Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is November 20th, 2025, and we're diving into Atkore's latest earnings report for the fourth quarter and full fiscal year 2025. Joining us is John, our senior analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Atkore, a leading manufacturer of electrical products, has just released their earnings, and there's a lot to unpack, especially with the challenges they've faced this year.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Atkore reported net sales of $752 million for the fourth quarter, a 4.6% decrease compared to last year. John, what are the main factors behind this decline?
The decrease in net sales is primarily due to lower average selling prices, which fell by $53.6 million due to expected pricing normalization. However, this was partially offset by higher sales volumes and a decrease in the economic value of solar tax credits.
And what about profitability?
Unfortunately, Atkore reported a net loss of $54.4 million for the quarter, largely impacted by non-cash impairments in their HDPE and mechanical units. Adjusted EBITDA also saw a significant drop to $70.9 million, reflecting the challenging market conditions and increased costs.
Segment performance. How did Atkore's different segments perform this quarter?
The electrical segment saw a decline in net sales by 8.1% to $518.9 million, primarily due to decreased selling prices. Adjusted EBITDA for this segment also fell significantly. On the other hand, the safety infrastructure segment performed well, with a 4% increase in sales and an 80% rise in adjusted EBITDA, driven by higher volumes and lower input costs.
EPS forecast and actual results. Analysts had forecasted an EPS of $1.16 for Atkore, but the actual adjusted EPS came in at 69 cents. What does this tell us about the company's performance?
This significant miss indicates that Atkore faced more challenges than anticipated, particularly with the non-cash impairments and pricing pressures. The gap between forecasted and actual EPS highlights the impact of these unexpected costs and market conditions.
Strategic initiatives and future outlook. Looking ahead, what strategic initiatives is Atkore focusing on?
Atkore is actively working on maximizing shareholder value through a strategic review. They've also declared a quarterly dividend and are projecting net sales between $3 and $3.1 billion for 2026. The company is optimistic about growth in key electrical markets and is taking steps to preserve financial flexibility.
That's promising. How does their financial outlook for 2026 look?
They're expecting adjusted EBITDA to be in the range of $304 to $360 million, which suggests a cautious but optimistic approach to navigating the current market challenges.